Hello everyone, my name is Jamie Stanton and these are some resources that I use in my College Credit Plus class for computer science. This is an Introduction to Python class, and these resources sort of walk you through what we would be learning from week to week in a first semester class in Python. This particular book that I use ends up doing what's called late objects, meaning we'll do mostly functional programming for the first bit, and then we'll start getting into objects much later than some classes will do. So you can use this in a couple of ways. You could just watch it from beginning to end, and I encourage you to work along with me as I'm working through these tutorials. You should be creating your own code while we go, and then you can always check your code against my final code, because at the end of each series of videos, the first few don't have any because I sort of consolidated that in a later one, but generally I'll have a set of code that's my final version of the code that's available for you to download. So you'll be able to compare it. If you just want to see how things work, you can even just download that completed code if you're one of those people who likes to poke around and sort of tinker and see how things work. There will also be a sequence of videos that I'm going to be building that are going to walk you through this same material, but instead of sort of saying this is how a string works and this is how the turtle graphics works, I'll actually be looking at a problem and walking you through the solutions. And that will help with the actual computer science more than the coding part of it, because coding is just taking the instructions and turning it into a programming language. But when you're actually doing computer science or programming, you're also trying to problem solve. So watching through those tutorial videos will help you sort of get some insight in how the problem solving side works as well. If you just want to look at how a particular function works, feel free just to jump around. The sequences are supposed to be about a week in length, and they're going to walk you through sort of how much material we should be able to get through in a week of a college class. So if you want to work through them beginning to end, that's great. If you want to jump around and see how a particular function works, that's fine too. And as I said, just look for that final code that I post as well, so you can check and see if the way that you typed it out from working with me is the way that I have the final version. And then if you have any questions too, you can check out that final version of the code. So good luck with learning. Make sure that you are always trying to learn with a friend. It helps a lot when it comes to running into problems to have somebody else to bounce an idea off of. But good luck with everything, and if you need anything, just reach out.